parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay, so how do we figure out the equation of the line when two lines are parallel and when two lines are perpendicular to each other? Okay, now first we need to learn the key concept that when two lines are parallel, then they have the same gradient. Keep that in mind. And when two lines are perpendicular to each other, their gradient is negative reciprocal of each other. Right. Now let me do some examples to give you more understanding that how do we figure out the line, the parallel lines and the perpendicular lines, and how do we change their gradients. For example, find the equation of the line number A parallel to the line passing through the point. Okay, so I'm going to start with the part A. We need to figure out the equation of a line which is parallel to this line, right, and it passes through the point 1 7. So we need to figure out the equation of a line. Basically, for equation of a line we need the gradient and the point. So we have the point, how do we get the gradient, right? So for part A, we know that for parallel lines, for parallel line, same gradient. Okay, so what do I mean by the term same gradient? Okay, so we have the line y equals to 3x minus 5. So if I have a line y is equals to mx plus c and y is equals to 3x minus 5. So what is the gradient in this case? Gradient is the m value which is equals to 3, right? So your m is equals to 3 for the parallel line. If that line is perpendicular, then you have to do negative and the reciprocal of 3. Okay. Now for the parallel line, we get the gradient. Now we have equation of a line, equation of line which is parallel to this given line is y is equals to mx plus c. Now we have y is equals to the m value is 3x plus c. To get the value of c, we need to plug the point 1 7. Okay, now let me plug x1 and y equals to 7. Y is 7 equals to 3, x is 1 plus c. So 7 equals to 3 times 1 is 3 plus c. From 7 you have to shift the 3 on the other side, take away 3 which is equals to c. So 4 is the value for c, right? Now at the end we can write the equation of a line which is parallel to the given line is y equals to 3x plus 4. So this is the equation of line which is parallel to the line y equals to 3x minus 5. So y equals to 3x minus 5 is parallel to y equals to 3x plus 4. You can see both the lines are parallel. When the lines are parallel, they have the same gradient, right? But their y-intercepts might be different, but the gradients must be same. Okay, now for part B, parallel to this line passing through the point. Okay, I'm going to assign you part B as a practice, right? Again, it's a concept of parallel. So, but in part B, there is one more concept which I have taught you in the previous video, that how do we convert the equation into the equation of a line form, like into y equals to mx plus c form, the slope intercept form, right? So you need to convert this equation into y equals to mx plus c, pick the m value, the gradient, right? And the new line gradient must be equals to this line gradient, and just use the point to get the value for c, like it did over here. Okay, or let me do part B as well, because maybe the student will get confused. Okay, now for part B, x plus 2y equals to 6. Okay, x plus 2y is equals to 6. So the first thing is to convert it into slope intercept form. So keep the 2y over here and shift the x on the other side, and 6 is already on the other side, right? Shifting x becomes negative x. Now dividing by 2. So y equals to minus 1 by 2 with x and plus 6 by 2. And 2 times 3 gives me 6, right? So y is equals to minus 1 by 2x plus 3. Now this is my equation of a line. Now we need to figure out the line which is parallel to this line, right? And we know that for parallel line, we have the same gradient. Okay, so this line gradient is minus 1 by 2. This is the gradient of the line, the coefficient of x, that is the gradient. So your m value in this case is negative 1 by 2. This is my m value. Now I'm going to write down the equation of a line. Equation of a line which is parallel to above line is y is equals to mx plus c. M is minus 1 by 2, so this is y is equals to minus 1 by 2 x plus c. To get the value of c, just plug the given point. So the given point is 4 and negative 6. X is 4 and the y is negative 6. Okay, now let me plug. X is 4, y minus 6. So we have minus 6 equals to minus 1 by 2. X value is 4 plus c. So minus 6 equals to minus 2 times 2 gives you 4, 2 plus c. So minus 6, shift the negative 2 on the other side, becomes positive 2 equals to c, and negative 4 is my c value, right? So from here we come to know that the equation of a line which is parallel is minus 1 by 2x and the c value is negative 4. So this is the equation of a line which is parallel to our given line. So you can see they have the same slopes or the same gradients, but they have different y-intercepts. Okay. All right, now for part C, perpendicular to this line and passing through the point, or perpendicular to this line and passing through the point. So I'm going to do part D, and we have done part B as well, D. Okay, now part C, I'm going to assign you as a practice. You have to practice this question like the same way I'm going to do part D, because D is complicated. One more step we have to do before figuring out the gradient. We need to convert it into slope intercept form, and then we have to figure out the gradient. Okay, now 2x minus 3y equals to 12. Okay, 2x minus 3y is equals to 12. All right, now we have to keep this 3y on here, and we have 12 and shift the 2x on the other side, minus 2x. All right, and then we have to divide everything by negative 3. So 12 is going to divide by minus 3, minus 2 is dividing by minus 3, and with x. So y is equals to 3 times 4 is 12, negative 4, and this is negative, negative cancel out, 2 by 3 x. Now we have to write this down into y equals to mx plus c form. So y equals to 2 by 3x minus 4. Now this is the equation of a line. Okay, now we need to figure out its perpendicular line. All right, so we can say for perpendicular line, their slopes are, or gradients are, negative reciprocal, right? Now in this case the gradient is 2 by 3. Okay, so for perpendicular line the gradient is negative and the reciprocal of 2 by 3, which is equals to negative 3 by 2. Gradient is 2 by 3 for this line, and when we do the negative, so we have minus, and 2 by 3 reciprocal is 3 by 2. Okay, now we have to figure out this equation of a line. Equation of line which is perpendicular to the above line. So y is equals to mx plus c. Y is equals to m values negative 3 by 2 x plus c. To get the value of c, we need to plug the given point. The point is negative 8 and minus 3. Sorry, 8 minus 3. Positive 8 and negative 3. Okay, so 8 and negative 3. This point I'm gonna plug. So x value is 8, y value is negative 3, minus 3 by 2, x value is 8, plus c. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8, so negative 3 is equals to negative 3 times 4 is 12 plus c. Negative 3 and shift the 12 on the other side, positive 12, this is your c. And from 12 take away 3 is 9. 9 is the c value. Okay, so once we get the c, the y-intercept, you will get the equation of a line which is perpendicular to the given line is minus 3 by 2x and plus 9. So this is the line which is perpendicular to the above one, this one, right? You can see their gradients are negative reciprocals of each other, but their slopes, y-intercepts must be different, right? Okay, so this is how we deal with the parallel lines and the perpendicular lines. When two lines are parallel, their gradients are same, but when two lines are perpendicular, their gradients are negative reciprocal of each other, right? So we did 3 questions. One question I'm assigning you as a homework or as a practice. You can do that question and send me your answers in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Take care.